The type of UAT. So this is very important question for interview purpose as well. They will ask what is the
Okay.
how many type of UAT. So you can say there are two
Okay.
type of acceptance testing. The first one is alpha testing, and second one is beta testing. So this is very important questions for interview point of view and our knowledge of software testing point of view. Okay.
Okay.
So in alpha testing, as we know that UAT, user acceptance testing, UAT done by the client, correct?
Hmm. Yes.
If the client will done the testing at development environment, that is called alpha testing. Development environment means suppose we are developing the bank software. Okay, Aparna?
Okay.
We are developing the bank software and we have completed the whole system, whole software we completed it. And we ask the
Okay.
client, hey, we have completed your software, then we inform them. So they will come and test at the development environment means they will come and test in the company,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
correct? That is
Yes.
development
Yes.
environment. Company is our development environment because we develop the software in the company, correct?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes, and after giving the delivery, when we install the software in the bank, means our team, companies, employees went to the bank and they install the software into the bank. After that, the client will test again. Everything is okay or not,
Okay.
correct?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
that
Yes.
is called beta testing. So what we will give the definition here for alpha testing. Alpha testing done by the customer at development environment,
Environment.
right?
Yes.
Okay, and beta testing,
After that.
yeah, beta testing done by the customer at customer's environment,
Yes. Yes.
customer's environment.
Environment.
So I think now it's clear. There are two type of
Yes.
UAT, alpha testing and beta testing. So alpha testing done by the customer at the development environment means customer will come into the company and they will check what they want the software, right?
Yes. Yes.
So this is alpha testing and beta testing when our team means development team or company team install the software into the customer's environment where they would like to use. So that is called beta testing. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the basic methodologies we already discussed. Means unit testing is done, integration testing, system testing, and UAT acceptance testing. Okay.
Okay.
So as per the our last discussion means in the last class, we
Okay.
have to study today we have to study today process of testing in the company, right?
Okay.
And SDLC, we have to start. SDLC means software development life cycle.
Yes.
Software development life cycle. So before starting process of software testing, we have to start SDLC, and then
Okay.
because software testing cover in SDLC also, because this is the whole software testing life cycle, and software testing comes under the SDLC. Got my point?
Okay. Okay.
Means whenever the whole software development life cycle will start in the company, means you will develop the product or software, so testing will comes under this development, so
Okay. Okay.
this development life cycle. So we can say software development life cycle is the process to develop the software system. Okay,
Okay.
SDLC is the process to develop the
To develop
to develop the
software. Software test.
software system.
Okay.
Okay, there are many phases.
Okay.
There are many phases. The mainly 6 phases are for the software development. So we will study here the 6 phases one by one. And this is very important questions, and this is we have to work, means all software engineers work in this phases, in those phases
Okay.
in the software development. So the first phase is, we can say it's a requirement phase. Requirement requirement analysis. Requirement analysis phase. Okay, we will
Okay.
explain one by one. Then design phase. Then design. Requirement analysis, design, then coding. Coding. Requirement analysis, design, coding, implementation. Implementation, then testing. Testing. Just a minute. After coding, we have the phase directly. Implementation is comes after. Requirement analysis, design, coding, testing. Mainly 6 phases are there. Testing, and then implementation, then deployment. Deployment, and then maintenance. The last phase is maintenance, that is always going on in the software. Maintenance. Maintenance. Okay, Aparna?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So these are the mainly 6 to 7 phases for the software development life cycle process. So these are 6 phases for software development life cycle. So you can note it down if you want.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Okay. You are noting, or you already completed it?
Yes. Yes. Completing. Already noted.
Okay. So now We will start studying from one by one. What is requirement analysis? Then what is design? Then what is coding? Okay? And
Okay.
then what is testing? Testing comes under here after coding. Then as we are studying software testing, then we have the software testing life cycle is different. Means
Okay.
this is not only testing is not only single phase. There are many phases under the testing.
Okay.
We have to study that software testing life cycle. So before going to software testing, we would like to start requirement analysis. What is requirement analysis? So once, suppose in practical point of view, we will take the example of the bank. Suppose
Okay.
bank, ICICI Bank would like to develop one software where they can, means user can transfer the funds automatically through the software. User can create
Hmm.
the account, user can create the login, means user can log in into the system, and
Hmm.
user can see their
Hello.
installment of loan, right? All these kinds of requirements banks have. They were doing
Yes.
manually, means in the
Hmm.
paper. Whenever anyone would come into the bank and they would like to open your account, so bank
Hmm.
would ask and they will return in the paper everything paper, and they have given the ID proof like that. So they don't
Hmm.
want to doing this. They would like to know. They would like to start the smart thing, and they would like to go in the software field. So they want a software for doing all these things, whatever they are doing manually. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
So they don't have any written document. We are observing it. So
Yes.
our software companies, business analysts or business development managers, business analysts will go and sit together with the bank team.
Bank.
Yes, and
Hmm.
they will discuss what they want. So then bank will say we are doing it manually. Whenever any customer comes, so we have written in the paper and open the account and everything maintained in the paper. We don't. Okay, then they will ask, oh, and what are you doing in manually? The customer would like to and install would like to pay installment. Then we are maintaining all these things in the paper and manually, right?
Yes.
So our business analyst will note it down everything into the
Hmm.
paper, means in the computer. They will note it down everything in the form of story. Okay,
Okay.
in the form of story, they will note it down. Our BA will note it,
Noted down.
note it down everything in the form of stories. Whatever banks managers or bank uh, guys is saying, business analyst will note it down everything as a story in the form of stories. Then after that the business senior business manager or business analyst will convert that stories in the form of
Track.
business analyst or senior business manager will convert that stories in the form of requirement analysis document, that is called SRS
Okay.
document. Aparna, are you getting what I am saying?
Yes. 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 Did it.
Right, everything is clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So a senior manager or BA manager will convert that stories in the form of SRS, that is called software requirement specification document. I am writing here.
Okay.
software requirement specification document. Okay, specifications document.
Okay.
Now, after we got the SRS, means when now manage business analyst, senior business manager will create the SRS document, and then they will put it that document in front of the teams, means development team, testing team, database team. That is, and all teams will analyze the requirements. That is called requirement
Okay.
analysis phase. Got it?
Yes, yes.
Means now we have the many teams for developing the software, right?
Yes, yes.
Testing team is also there, database team is also there, and we can say, yeah,
Different.
different teams is there. So that this SRS document will put it in front of those teams, and all teams will analyze the requirement. That is called requirement
Okay.
analysis phase.
Different.
Correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now we will move another phase, means design phase. So architecture. Architecture will come into the picture. Architecture, yes, architecture will design the software, soft, architecture will design the system,
Software system.
yes, systems or software systems architecture. Architect, software architect will design the system architecture. Architecture means they will design the database. Architect uh, architect will design database,
Data.
flow of data,
Yes.
yes, flow of data. Architecture means how software will go. Means
Yes, sir.
we have the same example: account creation, account creation, login,
Transfer.
fund transfer, and loan. So they want, means client want these functionality, and senior manager will make the software requirement specification documents, how we can create the account, how customer will log in into the system, how customer will fund transfer to one account to another account, what is the loan installment and how much they would like to pay. All these type of information we got from the SRS document, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. So now architect would like to design everything. So architect will design the architecture. First, what will happen means login will happen, and where the user ID and password will store in the database. Got up, Anna? Got it? Architecture means
Right.
architecture, architect will design everything in the software. These type of modules we have. So architecture will design the architecture of the software system, where after login of the customer, where the user ID and password will store into the database. Correct?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
So that is high level architecture, high level structure. that will design by the architecture. We don't need to, means we cannot design architecture of the software. We just we should have the information. What is the roles and
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities of architecture, and what is designed, right?
Yes.
So architecture will design the system architecture. The third one is coding. Now the development team will start the coding. Okay,
Mm.
development team will start the
Coding.
coding. Language, whatever they choose for developing the software. There are many languages for developing any software: Java, C Sharp, .NET, right? C, C++.
Anything.
Yes. So
Yes. Yes.
development team will start the coding. After coding, now the tester will start the testing.
Yes.
Testers will start the testing. And then after testing, implementation. Whatever they have, they will implement. Everything is fine, then they will deploy. Implementation, after testing, we have the module is implementation.
Implement.
Yes, and then deployment. Deployment means whatever develop the code by the developer, and tester will finalize. Tester will approve, yes, everything is fine, there is no any issue, there is no any bug. Then they deploy. Deploy means they will do the live, like that. Make my trip means it's a software, so it's live now. So everyone
Okay.
can use. So that is deployment, and maintenance is going on always. If any problem will occur, or any new requirement will come, so we have to change it. That is called maintenance. Okay, Aparna?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So please note down, and if you have any doubt and you would like to ask anything related to SDLC, then please let me know. We will discuss again and again anytime.
The maintenance means after deployment of the
Yes. Maintenance means, suppose we develop one software, Make My Trip, okay?
okay, something, any software like.
Make My Trip. Any, we can say it's any any software, ICICI Bank, okay? We are
Hmm.
talking about bank, so we will say. So suppose an ICICI Bank, we have these modules. Now they would like to add any new module, or they would like to new modules like mutual fund. Here, mutual fund. Mutual fund, okay?
Okay.
So they would like to add any new module, mutual fund, new functionality in the software. So that is comes under the maintenance, because that is also comes under the maintenance. Or suppose account creation, there are fields like, while we are creating any account, so there is the fields like name, okay, address,
Okay.
phone number,
Phone number.
and you can say PAN number,
Proof.
PAN card number, PAN card number. These etc. Now government is saying anybody would like to open account in the bank, then they have put it his or her what it is called Aadhaar card number, right?
Proof that.
Aadhaar card. For an example, government is giving the rules for adding Aadhaar card number into the bank account while we are creating the bank account. Okay.
Okay.
So they have to change the requirements. Means in account creation, they have to add one new field while creating the account. So does anyone would like to create account, so they have to enter the Aadhaar number as well. So we have to change this software according to the new requirement, right?
Yes, yes.
So that is called maintenance. Means maintenance will always go. Okay, got it? Maintenance. What is
Okay.
maintenance?
Yes, yes, got it.
Any new requirement or any changes in the software, so maintenance will always go. That is called maintenance. So here we can say we have completed our software development life cycle and these UAT testing. So if I'm saying means I'm asking if everything is fine, then we will move
Yes,
another.
yes, everything is fine.
Okay,
Please.
yeah, thanks. So I'm closing this. Can I close it?
Okay, no problem, close.
Okay. So now we have to learn software development like as SDLC models. SDLC models. So software development life cycle models. Models means techniques. We can say techniques. So when any software will develop or any software will create by the company or any product company or software development company, so they will follow any models, any technique, any rules, right?
Yes, yes.
So there are many type of software development life cycle models like waterfall model, waterfall model, iterative model. We have to study one by one. Iterative model,
Okay.
incremental model, prototype, prototype model, agile model. So these are the most important model. This is we have to study all the models, but this is very important model, agile model. Nowadays everyone is working with agile methodology, agile model.
Hmm.
Every company, 99% companies are working with agile model, but we have to study all the models. Why? What is the advantage and what is
What?
that? Yeah, what is the disadvantage and why we are not using waterfall model? Why we are not using? Here is also one another model, V model, V model. So here, V model. So why we are not using V model and why we are not using a iterative model? What is the advantage? What is the disadvantage? This is also one model is Bing Bang, Bing, Big Bang, Big Bang model. So there are many models. So first of all, we will start from the waterfall model. This is very basic model, and when software industries comes into the market, and from starting when software is developing, everyone were using waterfall model. So there should be some advantages and there should be one disadvantages. So we have to study all the advantages and disadvantages, and what is waterfall model we have to understand. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I will draw here one picture. As we already understand the phases of software development life cycle mainly. So
Yes.
those, yes, and we already have one spiral model is also here. The spiral model. So we know that the software development life cycle phases: requirement analysis, design, coding,
Coding,
then testing,
testing,
mainten-
implementation,
yes, implementation means the deploy, and then deploy,
maintenance.
maintenance, deploy. So these type of, in waterfall model I am writing here: requirement analysis. Okay,
Hmm.
here is design, here is coding, then testing, then implementation. I'm removing that implementation, directly deploying, because mainly six we have to keep in our mind, these six: deploying, and then maintenance. Okay, so
Okay.
here you can see this is just like, you can see it's like water falling the water.
Okay.
So that is called waterfall model. Means first of all they analyze the requirement, and then design, then coding, then testing, and then deployment and maintenance. So whenever we will use the waterfall model, suppose we started requirement analysis this current month Feb, okay, Feb 2017.
Okay.
Feb 2017 we started this requirement analysis, and requirement analysis will go till 1 month.
Okay.
For an example, we are just giving the example for understanding the disadvantage, why everyone is not using waterfall.
Wonderful.
So suppose we spend 1 month here, means
Second.
30 days we have spent for requirement analysis. After requirement analysis, we start working to design the architecture, and 2 months means 60 days we spend here for designing the designing the architecture. And for
Architecture.
coding, we spend means around 1 year for coding, right? It will take more time.
Yes. Yes.
So 360 days we spend for coding.
Coding.
Yes. And then we start testing, and we
After.
yeah. Yes. Tell me, tell me, Aparna.
Yeah, no, no, please. Hello.
Yes. So
Yes, sister.
we spend for testing 3 months means 90 days. Now we already spent around 1.5 month, 1.5 year, right? One around 1.5 years, because it's 1 year and 3 months, 2 months, 2 months, 1 month,
One
around
and a half year.
1.5 year, right? And
Yes,
now
yes.
client is saying I don't want this software.
Hmm.
Then what will happen? We lost one.
Waste of the time.
Right, rest of the time and rest of the money we lost around 1 year, 1.5 years employment, salary, employer salary, maintenance, everything, and we did not get anything from the client.
Okay.
So this is very big disadvantage for waterfall model. So we,
Yes, yes.
yeah, so we can say the waterfall model definition, like we can give the definition of waterfall model. It's typical SDLC model. It's typical SDLC model means old one. We can say typical, it means old one, and we follow the SDLC phases step by step for developing the software system. Correct? Okay, Aparna?
Yes, yes.
So we can give the definition like that. What we can give the definition? Can you please tell me?
It is a typical SDLC model.
Right.
We follow the SDLC phases step by step for developing the software system in any requirement analysis.
Correct. So we can easily understand we are following the step by
Yes, yes.
step software development life cycles phases. That is called, and we already discussed the disadvantage, very big disadvantage
Yes.
for using this waterfall model. So we can say the disadvantage, like whenever we are following with the step by step, uh, step by step software development life cycle phases, and if client will disagree, or any defect or any bug occur, means any disaster occurred in the life cycle, then we lost the time and money. So this is the disadvantage. Okay. Okay, Aparna?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So so tomorrow we will we will complete the all waterfall model, because all SDLC models are little bit similar. So we will start freshly, because when we will continue studying all models in a one time, then everything will be mixed. What is the iterative,
Okay.
what is incremental, because little bit different. Iterative is
Okay.
yes. So we will complete this SDLC models tomorrow, and then we will start STLC, software testing life cycle. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
because then we will start our main software testing course. STLC means software testing life cycle. So there are also many phases of software testing life cycle. We will study tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Okay, Aparna? Anything else?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So do you have any questions? Do you have any doubt till now? And
Um,
no?
no.
Okay. So, and whatever you have any doubt, anytime you can call me, you can ask me anytime. You can ping me on WhatsApp
Okay.
also as well. There is no any issue. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Aparna. Thank you so much for joining the meeting today.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye.